You going? It ain't day yet. Don't be scared. The bird you heard was the night one, not the morning one. The night bird chirps on the pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the night bird.
It was the morning one. The one that sings at dawn, not the night one. Look, what are those lines black in the clouds in the east? Night's over, day is coming. If I want to live, I gotta go. If I stay, I'll die.
The light ain't daylight. I know it. It's a rock coming out of the sun, so you can get to Mantua. Stay a while, and you ain't gonna go yet.
Let me be caught. Let me be killed. I'm content, if that's how you want it. I'll say that the light ain't morning. It's reflected of the moon. I'll say that that sound ain't the morning bird ringing in the sky. I want to stay more than I want to go. Come death and welcome. Juliet wants it this way. How are you, my love? Let's talk. It ain't day.
It is. Get out of here. Leave. Go away. It's that morning bird, that song out of true making. Such bad noise. Some say that the morning bird makes a sweet division between day and night. It ain't true because it separates us.
More and more light, more and more pain for us.
Ma'am?
Oh, nurse?
Your mama's coming. Dad's broke. Be careful. Watch out.
The window lets a day in, and the light goes out the window.
Bye. 1 out of 5 and I'll leave.
You gone like that, my love, my lord, my husband, my friends? I gotta hear from you every day in the hour. In a minute there are many days. By this count I'll be old before I see my Romeo again.
See ya. I won't miss a chance to write you.
You think we'll meet again?
I ain't got no doubts. All the troubles we have will give us stories to tell when we're old.
Oh God, I got a soul that predicts evil things. Now that you're down there, you look like a dead guy in a tomb. Either my eyesight sucks or you're pale.
Trust me. You look pale too. Being sad makes us wider. Goodbye.
Oh look. Everyone says you can't make up your mind. If you change your mind so much, what are you going to do to Romeo? So who's so faithful? Change your mind. Look, I hope you maybe that you'll send him back home soon.
Girl, you awake in there?
Who's calling? Is that Mama? Why is she up so late? Or is it early? What's the reason for her being here?
What's going on, Juliet?
I ain't well.
You gonna be crying about your cousin forever? You think we coming out of his grave 'cause you crying? Even if you could, he ain't coming back to life. So stop crying. A little bit of crying shows a lot of love, but a lot of grief shows that you're stupid.
Let me cry for this loss.
You feel the loss, but we ain't feeling nothing.
Feeling a loss like this, I can't help but cry forever.
Well, girl, you ain't crying for his death, but for the fact that the villain who killed him is still alive.
What villain, Mama?
That villain, Romeo.
He's far from a villain. May God pardon him. I with all my heart, and yet we mine can make my heart grieve like this.
That's because the murderer is alive.
Yes, madam. He lies beyond my reach. I wish that no one could avenge my cousin's death except me.
We'll have revenge for it. Don't worry about that. Stop crying. I'll send a man to Mantua where that exiled rogue is living. Our man will poison Romeo's drink, and Romeo will join Tybalt in death, and then I hope you'll be satisfied.
I'll never be satisfied with Romeo until I see him dead. That is how my poor heart feels when I think about my poor cousin. Madam, if you can find a man to deliver the poison, I'll mix it myself so that Romeo will sleep quietly soon after he drinks it. Oh, how I hate to hear people say his name and not to be able to go after him. I want to take that love I have for my cousin and take it out on the body of the man who killed him.
Found out the way, and I'll find the right man. But now I have joyful news for you, girl.
and it's going good to have joy in such a joyless time. What's the news? Please tell me.
Well, you have a careful father, child. He has arranged a sudden day of joy to end your sadness. A day that you did not expect and that I did not seek out.
Madam, tell me quickly, what day is it?
Indeed, my child, at St. Peter's Church early Thursday morning, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, Count Paris, will happily make you a joyful bride. Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he takes the news.
When the sun sets, the air drizzles dim, but at the death of my brother's son, it rains a downpour. What are you girls, some kind of fountain? Why are you still crying? Will you cry forever? On one little body you seem like a ship, the sea that one wins. Your eyes, which I call the sea, flow with tears. Your ship is your body, which is sailing on the salt flood of your tears. The winds are your sighs and your tears are raging. Unless you calm down, tears and sighs will overwhelm your body and sink your ship. So where do things stand, wife? Have you told her on our decision?
Yes, sir, I told her. But she won't agree. She says thank you, but she refuses. I wish the fool were dead and married to her grave.
Wait. Hold on. I don't understand. How could this be? She refuses? Isn't she grateful? Isn't she proud of such a match? Doesn't she realize what a blessing this is? Doesn't she realize how unworthy she is of the gentleman we have found to be her bridegroom?
I am not proud of what you have found for me, but I am thankful for what you have found it. I can never be proud of what I hate, but I can be thankful for something I hate, if it was meant with love.
What is this? What is this fuzzy logic? What is this? I hear you say you're proud, and I thank you, and then no thank you, not proud? You spoiled the little girl. You're not really giving me any thanks or showing me any pride, but get yourself ready for Thursday. You're going to St. Peter's Church to marry Paris. And if you don't go on your own, I'll drag you there. You disgust me, you little worthless bug. You pale face.
Shame on you. What are you, crazy?
Good father, I'm begging on my knees. Be patient and listen to me.
Forget about you, you worthless girl. You disobedient wretch. I'll tell you what. Go to church on Thursday and never look me in the face again. Don't say anything. Don't reply. Don't talk back to me. Feel like slapping you again. Why? We never thought ourselves blessed that God only gave us this one child. But now that I see this one too many. We were cursed when we had her. She disgusts me. That little hussy.
God in heaven bless her. My lord, you're wrong to beat her like that.
And why, wise lady? You shut up, old woman. Go blabber with your gossiping friends.
I said nothing wrong.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can I say something?
Be quiet, you mumbling fool. Say your serious things at lunch with your gossiping friends. We don't need to hear it. God dang it makes me mad. Day and night, hour after hour, all the time I work and play. Alone in company, my top priority has always been to find her a husband. Now I've provided a husband from a noble family who's good looking, young, well educated. He's full of good qualities. He's a man of many girls' dreams, but this wretched whimpering fool like a whimpering pup. She looks at her good fortune and answers, I won't get married. I can't fall in love. I'm too young. Please excuse me. Well, if you get married, I'll excuse you. Eat whatever you want. But you can no longer live under my roof. Consider that. Think about it. I'm not in the habit of joking. Thursday is coming. Put your hand on your heart. Listen to my advice. If you act like my daughter, I'll marry you to my friend. If you don't act like my daughter, you can beg, starve, and die in the streets. I swear on my soul, I will never take you back or do anything for you. Believe me, think about it. I won't break this promise.
Is there no pity in the sky that can see my sadness? Oh, my sweet mother, don't throw me out. Delay this marriage for a month, or a week, or if you don't delay, make my wedding bed in the tomb where Tybalt lies.
Don't talk to me, because I won't say a word. Do as you please, because I'm done worrying about you.
Oh God, oh nurse, how can this be stopped? My husband is alive on earth. My vows of marriage are in heaven. How can I bring those promises down back to earth? unless my husband sends them back down to me by dying and going to heaven. Give me comfort. Give me advice. Oh no, oh no. Why does heaven play tricks on someone as weak as me? What do you say? Don't you have one word of joy? Give me some comfort, nurse.
This is what I have to say. Romeo has been banished, and it's a sure thing that he'll never come back to challenge you. If he does come back, he'll have to sneak back undercover. Then, since things are the way they are, I think the best thing to do is marry the Count. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo is a dishcloth compared to him. Madam, an eagle does not have eyes as green, as quick, and as fair as the eyes of Paris. Curse my very heart, but I think you should be happy in the second marriage, because it's better than your first. Even if it's not better, your first marriage is over. Or if Romeo is as good as Paris, Romeo doesn't live here, so you don't get to enjoy him.
Are you speaking from your heart?
I speak from the heart and from my soul too. If not, curse them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, you have given me great comfort. Go inside and tell my mother that I'm gone. I made my father angry, so I went to Friar Lawrence's cell to confess and be forgiven.
Alright, I will. This is a good idea.
That darn old lady? Oh, that most wicked fiend. Is it a worse sin for her to want me to break my vows or for her to say bad things about my husband after she praised him so many times before? Away with you and your advice, nurse. From now on, I will never tell you what I feel in my heart. I'm going to Friar to find out his solution. If everything else fails, at least I have the power to save my own life.